For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others, was said by Nelson Mandela. South Africa's history is deeply intertwined with the discovery of precious minerals, particularly gold and diamonds. Johannesburg, often referred to as Jozi, Joburg, or the City of Gold, epitomizes this legacy. Established in 1886 following the discovery of gold on a farm, the city quickly became the epicenter of a massive gold rush. This discovery attracted people from around the world, rapidly transforming Johannesburg into a bustling metropolis. By the early 1900s, the city's population had swelled to over 100,000 due to its lucrative mining industry. Today, Johannesburg remains a vital economic hub, housing the headquarters of many major South African companies and banks. Its location in the mineral-rich Witwatersrand Hills continues to be crucial for the global trade of gold and diamonds. The city is also the provincial capital of Gauteng, the wealthiest province in South Africa. Soweto, originally a separate settlement for black laborers during apartheid, is now part of Greater Johannesburg, while Lenasia is predominantly inhabited by Indo-South Africans. Johannesburg was a host city for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, including the final. It is classified as an Alpha Global City and had a population of 5.6 million in 2019, with the greater metropolitan area housing 8 million people. The city's large municipal area results in a moderate population density. Johannesburg is a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities, reflecting South Africa's broader diversity. The Greater Johannesburg metropolitan area includes Soweto, an acronym for Southwestern Townships. Soweto was originally a collection of settlements for black laborers during apartheid, explicitly segregated from white designated areas. Today, it is an integral part of Johannesburg, rich in cultural heritage and history, symbolizing the struggle against apartheid. Another significant area is Lenasia, predominantly populated by English-speaking Indo-South Africans. During apartheid, it was designated as a non-white area. The cultural tapestry of Johannesburg includes numerous communities, each contributing to the city's dynamic character. As of 2019, Johannesburg had a population of approximately 5.6 million, with the greater metropolitan area housing around 8 million people. The city's municipal area spans 1,645 square kilometers, resulting in a moderate population density. This extensive land area allows for a mix of urban and suburban environments, catering to various lifestyles and economic activities. Johannesburg is also significant in South Africa's political landscape, housing the Constitutional Court, the highest court in the country. This underscores its role not just as an economic powerhouse, but also as a center for legal and political affairs. The origin of Johannesburg's name is controversial, as several individuals named Johannes were significant in the city's early history. Key figures include Hendrik Dirksen's principal clerk Christian Johannes Joubert, Volksraad member and mining chief, and Stephanus Johannes Paulus Kruger, President of the South African Republic from 1883 to 1900. Another possibility is Johannes Meyer, the first government official in the area. Precise records of the naming have been lost. However, Johannes Rissik and Johannes Joubert, who were part of a delegation to England to secure mining rights, have places named after them in the city, such as Joubert Park and Rissik Street, where the City Hall and Rissik Street Post Office are located. The townships surrounding Johannesburg, coupled with the region's stunning natural beauty, offer a unique glimpse into the vibrant life and diverse landscapes of South Africa. The townships surrounding Johannesburg, each with their unique history and cultural significance, provide a rich tapestry of South African life. Complementing this urban and cultural landscape is the breathtaking natural beauty found in and around Johannesburg. From historical sites and vibrant communities to stunning mountains and serene nature reserves, the region offers a diverse and enriching experience for locals and visitors alike. The region surrounding Johannesburg was originally inhabited by San hunter-gatherers who lived there up to 10 centuries ago. By the mid-18th century, Sotho, Swana communities had settled in the broader region, building stone wall towns and villages. These communities were disrupted during the Mfeking Wars in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, with the Ndebele establishing a kingdom near modern-day Rustenburg. The discovery of gold on the Witwatersrand in 1884 by Gengeritse Benjes triggered the gold rush and the founding of Johannesburg in 1886. Rapid population growth followed, with Johannesburg becoming a bustling, diverse mining town. The city's development was marked by tensions between the Boer government and the British, culminating in the Jameson Raid and the Second Boer War. Despite these conflicts, Johannesburg's mines became some of the world's deepest, and the city grew rapidly, attracting a diverse population of miners, laborers, and traders. Johannesburg combines elements reminiscent of both British and American cities, creating a unique urban tapestry. Like British cities, Johannesburg features Victorian and Edwardian architecture, a legacy of British colonial influence. This is evident in historical buildings like the Rand Club and the Johannesburg Art Gallery. The city's legal and educational systems also reflect British traditions. On the other hand, Johannesburg's rapid growth, economic dynamism, and sprawling suburbs bear a closer resemblance to American cities. The cityscape includes modern skyscrapers, expensive shopping malls, and extensive freeway networks similar to those found in cities like Los Angeles or New York. Johannesburg's blend of cultural diversity, entrepreneurial spirit, and vibrant art scene also mirror the eclectic and innovative characteristics of major American urban centers. This unique fusion of British heritage and American-style development makes Johannesburg a fascinating and multifaceted metropolis. In Johannesburg, major roads often experience a lack of street lighting due to frequent electricity shortages caused by ongoing load shedding. This issue arises from South Africa's reliance on aging coal-fired power plants, which frequently break down and require maintenance. The inconsistent coal supply and operational disruptions further exacerbate the problem. Despite efforts to transition to renewable energy, the city's power infrastructure struggles to meet demand, resulting in dark and potentially hazardous driving conditions on many of its main thoroughfares. In Johannesburg, many houses are surrounded by high walls, a distinctive feature reflecting concerns over security. These walls, often topped with electric fences, spikes, or barbed wire, are a response to the city's high crime rates and the desire for personal safety. The architecture of these walls varies, with some being simple brick or concrete structures, while others are more elaborate, incorporating aesthetic elements such as decorative ironwork or artistic designs. Gates are usually robust and automated, enhancing the security and convenience for homeowners. While these walls provide a sense of security, they also contribute to the city's fragmented urban landscape, creating a sense of isolation among neighbors and reducing the street-level interaction typically found in less fortified communities. Despite these downsides, the prevalence of high walls around houses in Johannesburg underscores the importance residents place on security in their daily lives. Public schools in Johannesburg, once exclusively for white students during the apartheid era, are now integrated and serve a diverse student population. This transformation began in the early 1990s with the end of apartheid and the establishment of a democratic South Africa. The new government implemented policies to desegregate schools, ensuring equal access to education for all racial groups. Today, Johannesburg's public schools reflect the city's multicultural society, enrolling students from various racial, ethnic, and socio-economic backgrounds. These schools offer a wide range of programs and extracurricular activities to accommodate the diverse needs and interests of their students. Constitution Hill in Johannesburg is a pivotal site for human rights and justice, symbolizing South Africa's transition from apartheid to democracy. Once a notorious prison complex, Constitution Hill now houses the Constitutional Court of South Africa, a symbol of justice and human rights. Constitution Hill was once the site of the Old Fort Prison Complex, a notorious jail that held a wide array of inmates, from common criminals to political prisoners, during its operational years from the late 19th century until 1983. Nelson Mandela, one of the most iconic figures in the fight against apartheid, was imprisoned at number 4. His experiences here and in other prisons deeply influenced his commitment to justice and equality. Mandela's incarceration at Constitution Hill is a stark reminder of the oppressive past from which South Africa has emerged. In the 1990s, as South Africa embraced democracy, the Old Fort Prison Complex was transformed into Constitution Hill. This transformation reflects the country's dedication to upholding human rights and justice. The Constitutional Court, established in 1995, is a testament to this commitment, ensuring the protection of the progressive rights enshrined in South Africa's Constitution. For many visitors, including myself, a visit to South Africa and Constitution Hill can be profoundly transformative. Witnessing the historical depth and the resilience of the South African people can deeply influence one's perspective on justice, human rights, and personal growth. As Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. This journey through South Africa and Constitution Hill can be a catalyst for personal development and a deeper understanding of the universal struggle for human dignity. Downtown Johannesburg, also known as the Central Business District, CBD, is a vibrant area characterized by its towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and a complex mix of historical and modern architecture. It serves as the economic heart of the city, reflecting both its commercial vitality and its social challenges. Skyscrapers and architecture. The skyline of downtown Johannesburg is dominated by impressive skyscrapers that symbolize the city's economic ambitions and growth. Notable buildings include the Carlton Centre, once the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere. This 50-story skyscraper remains a significant landmark and houses numerous offices and retail spaces. Ponte City, an iconic cylindrical skyscraper. Ponte City is both a residential building and a symbol of the city's changing fortunes. The Leonardo, one of the newest additions to the skyline, this luxury skyscraper offers residential and office spaces, standing as a testament to ongoing development and investment in the area. The architecture in downtown Johannesburg blends historical buildings from the early 20th century with contemporary designs, creating a diverse and visually striking urban landscape. Economic hub. The CBD is Johannesburg's commercial and financial hub, home to numerous banks, corporate headquarters, and a variety of businesses. It attracts a significant daily influx of commuters who work in its many offices and patronize its shops, markets, and restaurants. This economic activity underscores Johannesburg's role as a key financial center in Africa. Criminality and safety concerns. Despite its economic importance, downtown Johannesburg faces significant challenges related to crime and safety. The high levels of criminal activity, including muggings, thefts, and assaults, have been a long-standing issue. Orlando forms part of Soweto, Southwestern Townships, historically established as a segregated area for Black South Africans during apartheid. It gained international recognition for its pivotal role in the struggle against apartheid and its vibrant cultural heritage. Orlando was home to many anti-apartheid activists, including Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu, and was a center of resistance against discriminatory laws. The township is renowned for its music, art, and cuisine, offering visitors a glimpse into South Africa's diverse cultural tapestry. Orlando Stadium is a landmark sports venue in Soweto, notable for its role in South African football, soccer, and entertainment. Football legacy. The stadium has a rich history as the home ground for the Orlando Pirates Football Club, one of South Africa's oldest and most successful football clubs. Historic events. It has hosted numerous significant matches, including local league games and international tournaments, contributing to the township's passion for football. Entertainment venue. Beyond sports, Orlando Stadium hosts concerts, cultural events, and ceremonies, serving as a gathering place for the community and visitors alike. South African people are widely known for their warmth and hospitality, characteristics that set them apart from the reserved nature often associated with British culture. In South Africa, it's common for strangers to greet each other warmly and strike up conversations easily, reflecting a culture deeply rooted in community and connection. This openness extends to visitors as well, with locals often eager to share their culture, traditions, and stories with guests. Unlike the more reserved nature of British culture, South Africans tend to be expressive and enthusiastic in their interactions, making newcomers feel welcome and valued. This friendliness is a hallmark of South African identity, fostering a sense of inclusivity and camaraderie that enriches experiences for both locals and visitors alike. South African cuisine prominently features various meats, with beef, lamb, and game meats like ostrich and springbok being popular choices. These meats are often grilled over open flames or cooked slowly in savory stews, imparting a distinctive smoky flavor that enhances their natural taste. Central to South African culinary tradition is the braai barbecue, a social gathering where meats are grilled outdoors, accompanied by salads, bread, and flavorful sauces. Braais are more than just meals, there are communal events that bring together friends and family to celebrate traditions and enjoy good food. South African cuisine's reputation for its quality and unique flavors has garnered international acclaim, with chefs and food enthusiasts around the world appreciating its diversity and authenticity. The blend of indigenous African, Dutch, Malay, and Indian influences creates a culinary tapestry that reflects the country's multiculturalism and natural bounty. South African food, with its emphasis on meat and bold flavors, stands out as one of the world's most distinctive and enjoyable culinary experiences. Whether savoring a braai with friends or exploring traditional dishes in local eateries, the richness and variety of South African cuisine are sure to leave a lasting impression on anyone fortunate enough to indulge in its delights. South Africa offers a unique blend that combines elements reminiscent of Brazil with a distinct British influence. Like Brazil, South Africa boasts a diverse cultural landscape, vibrant cities, and stunning natural beauty. However, it also reflects British influences in various aspects of its society and culture. South Africa, like Brazil, is celebrated for its cultural diversity and vibrant traditions. Both countries have rich histories shaped by indigenous cultures, European colonization, and the influences of African, Asian, and other immigrant communities. This diversity manifests in their arts, music, and culinary traditions, creating a tapestry of cultural expression that captivates visitors and locals alike. In urban areas such as Johannesburg and Cape Town, South Africa's architecture and cityscapes bear similarities to Brazil's major cities. Both countries feature bustling metropolises with modern infrastructure alongside historic neighborhoods that reflect their colonial past. South African cuisine, while distinct, shares certain similarities with Brazilian food in its love for grilled meats, vibrant spices, and rich flavors. The braai culture in South Africa mirrors Brazil's passion for churrasco, barbecue, emphasizing communal dining and the enjoyment of meat cooked over open flames. The British influence in South Africa, particularly evident in its governance, legal systems, and educational institutions, adds a unique layer to its cultural tapestry. English remains one of South Africa's official languages and is widely spoken alongside other languages like Afrikaans, Zulu, and Xhosa. South Africa's blend of Brazilian-like cultural vibrancy with a British touch creates a distinctive allure that appeals to travelers seeking diverse experiences. Whether exploring the lively streets of Johannesburg, savoring a traditional braai, or immersing oneself in the natural wonders of Kruger National Park, South Africa offers a multifaceted journey that echoes both its African roots and global influences, making it a fascinating destination for cultural exploration. South Africa's culture is a rich tapestry woven from the diverse influences of its indigenous peoples, European settlers, Malay slaves, Indian laborers, and more recent immigrant communities. This multicultural heritage has shaped a vibrant and dynamic society known for its traditions, arts, music, cuisine, and festivals. South Africa is home to a diverse array of cultures, languages, and traditions. The country recognizes 11 official languages, including ISI Zulu, ISI Xhosa, Afrikaans, English, and others spoken by various ethnic groups such as the Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, Tswana, and Venda. Each group contributes unique customs, beliefs, and rituals that enrich the nation's cultural landscape. Indigenous art forms play a significant role in South African culture, reflecting spiritual beliefs, history, and daily life. Traditional arts include beadwork, pottery, basket weaving, and woodcarving, each with its distinct styles and symbolic meanings. These crafts often merge traditional techniques with contemporary influences, showcasing a blend of heritage and innovation. Johannesburg stands out as a well-maintained city when compared to many cities in Latin America, reflecting its infrastructure, urban planning, and overall upkeep. Johannesburg benefits from robust infrastructure characterized by well-maintained roads, efficient public transportation systems, and modern amenities. The city's layout and development adhere to structured urban planning, contributing to organized neighborhoods and functional public spaces. The city prioritizes cleanliness and maintenance, with regular efforts to upkeep public areas, parks, and streets. Waste management systems are generally efficient, minimizing litter and promoting environmental cleanliness. As the economic hub of South Africa, Johannesburg enjoys significant investment in infrastructure and development projects. This economic prosperity translates into well-maintained facilities, commercial districts, and residential areas, the city preserves its cultural heritage and historical landmarks through careful restoration and maintenance. Efforts are made to protect and showcase Johannesburg's rich history, contributing to a sense of pride and identity among its residents. Johannesburg's reputation as a well-maintained city compared to many in Latin America underscores its commitment to infrastructure, cleanliness, safety, and economic growth. These factors contribute to Johannesburg's appeal as a thriving urban center that balances modernity with preservation, making it a notable example of effective urban management in the global context. South Africa, as a member of BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, plays a significant role in this association of major emerging economies. Johannesburg, as the largest city and economic hub of South Africa, contributes notably to the country's involvement in BRICS initiatives. BRICS is an acronym for the grouping of 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Formed in 2006, BRICS aims to promote cooperation on economic, political, and strategic issues among its member countries. South Africa joined BRICS in 2010, expanding the group's influence in Africa and adding a crucial voice from the continent. Johannesburg, situated in Gauteng province, is pivotal to South Africa's economic landscape and its engagement with BRICS. As the financial and commercial center of the country, Johannesburg hosts major corporations, financial institutions, and multinational companies, facilitating economic interactions and partnerships with BRICS nations. BRICS provides a platform for South Africa and Johannesburg to enhance economic cooperation through trade, investment, and development initiatives. Johannesburg's dynamic business environment attracts BRICS-related investments and fosters collaboration in sectors such as mining, finance, technology, and infrastructure. Beyond economics, BRICS promotes cultural exchange and people-to-people ties. Johannesburg's multicultural population and vibrant arts scene contribute to cultural diplomacy efforts within BRICS, showcasing South Africa's diverse heritage and fostering mutual understanding among member nations.